Welcome back. In this lecture, we will learn how to convert Parquet dataset into a delta table or delta dataset. So let's get started. So let me go to my workspace. I have a notebook set up for this. Here, let's connect to the cluster, do the cleanup, and then run the setup. So basically what we are doing in this setup, I'm creating a volume here. I'm creating a catalog. In catalog I'm creating a database, and in the database I'm creating a volume. Volume is just a directory, you can create data files in that, and then in that volume I'm creating a Parquet data file. I'm manually creating it for this demo. So the point is that we have a Parquet data file and we want to convert it into delta table in place. So how will you do it? So one way to convert a Parquet file into a delta table or delta format data set is to read the Parquet file into a data frame and maybe save it into a delta table or save it as a table using the delta table format, and your Parquet file is converted into a delta table. But you are duplicating data, right? You are reading Parquet data file and then writing it as a delta table. So that's a duplication of effort which takes a lot of time. And we know that delta table also stores data as Parquet data file. So if you already have a Parquet data file, you can simply lift it to a delta format or to a delta table. So delta table gives you a tool for that. Let's try to learn how to do that. So let's look at the file first. I will simply use the fsls command. So this is my fsls and this is the directory where I have some Parquet dataset. So this is my Parquet dataset. You can see it's a partitioned data set in Parquet format. So this is my base directory file called tbl, and in that directory I have a data set which is partitioned by year, right? And that's what I created here, partition by year, right? So let's assume you have a partitioned data set, and if you look inside any of this, maybe 2000, you come inside and you will see some data files, and this is your Parquet data file, and you have usual start, commit, success, all these are part of the Parquet data set. So this is what we have. What we want to do, this partitioned Parquet data set, we want to lift it to make it delta table or delta data set. So how to convert this Parquet set into a delta data set? We have a tool for that. Let me try to help you that. It's an SQL, and you can use convert command. Convert to delta and just tell the Parquet table location. So this is the location, right? So we tell it using maybe Parquet dot, and in pair of backticks we tell the base directory location, and it should convert this Parquet dataset into a delta dataset. But we know that Parquet dataset is partitioned, so we'll have to tell that partition information also along with the convert to delta. So we have to tell that partitioned by, and tell the column name on which this is partitioned. So column name is year, right? So it is partitioned on the column year, and we will also have to tell what is the data type of the year column. So I'll tell what is the uh, data type of the year, and we can run it. That's all done. So what happened? This Parquet data set is now converted into a delta data set in place, at the same place. So earlier when we did a list on this uh, directory, we saw partition directories and success directory. That's all, because it was a Parquet data set. Now it has become a delta data set. So if you list this, you will see your partition directories, success directory as usual, the earlier ones, and you are also seeing a underscore delta log directory. So what Spark has done, or Delta Lake has done, it has created a delta log directory where some transaction information is saved, and now this data set is a delta data set. So if it is a delta data set, we should be able to see the version history of this data set, right? So let's query the version history. How to do that? Maybe change it to SQL, and we can use describe history command, and history on what? On the delta table. But we haven't created a delta table. What we did here, we converted Parquet data set into a delta data set. There is no table created yet. There is no metadata yet. But we can access the delta data set also like a table. So we can use delta dot in a pair of backticks. We can tell the location and describe the history. And if you look at the history, you will see version 0 is created using the convert operation. So from here onwards, if you do any operations or any transactions on this data set, delta table will keep on uh, creating new versions. So that's how you can convert existing old Parquet data set. If you already have some Parquet data set in the old projects and you are migrating to Delta Lake, you can easily migrate your data set in place using the convert command. That's all for this lecture. See you again. Keep learning and keep growing.